All right, yes, fantastic viewers around the world. Thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 7GH. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very, very much for staying. In this video, we are going to look at some very key Black Stars Ghanaian players who have performed very well today for their various clubs. Nordjylland, Right to Dream Academy in Ghana, is producing, or they are now bringing about, a new fantastic player and likely to be the next striker for the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars. I'm speaking about no other player than Prince Asamoah Jr. What is this guy made of? What should we expect from him, and how good he is, or how good is he? We are bringing you all the details in this video. Yirenkyi'S, after having two brilliant performances for the Black Stars of Ghana in the FIFA World Cup qualifiers, went to Nordjylland, and this weekend or today he had a stellar performance for Nordjylland versus Midtjylland. A very, very tough game they played today, because Midtjylland is one of the best teams in Denmark as I'm speaking to you now. But Nordjylland ensured that they won that game, and Yirenkyi'S was at the heart of it. Look, Yirenkyi'S can clearly become the next Mohamed Kudus. If we are to adapt him in a midfield role, he can clearly become the next one. In fact, he can become the proper number 8 or the number 10 for the Black Stars of Ghana. He can play as a number 10, number 8. And I think that he's a solid player. I'm going to talk to you about his performance. And then, the big one is Asamoah Gyan has come out to clear the air concerning the issues with Victor Osimhen. In fact, a lot of tabloids were reporting that Asamoah Gyan had commented on the injury Victor Osimhen had when he played versus Rwanda in the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. When I was giving the news to you on this channel, I said that I don't believe it. Because when I was looking at, I said, me, I don't believe. But at the time I was giving the news, it was about 2 days or so, and Asamoah Gyan hadn't come out to clear the air. He hadn't come out to say that it's not true. So me, I thought that, Boga, every tabloid is Nigerian, Sport TFM. I even saw them reported. So I was like, oh, okay, then let me make a video on it. Do you get it? But Asamoah Gyan has come out to clear the air. We are going to bring you the details. Do what? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and select all. Leave your thoughts, comment, views, opinions below in the comment section if you have any. Thank you very much for staying with us. Now, Asamoah Gyan, in fact, when Nigeria finished playing versus Rwanda, we all know that Victor Osimhen got injured in the first half of the game. He couldn't finish the game, and then he was ruled out of the game versus South Africa. Now, after the game, we had a lot of quotes attributing to Asamoah Gyan, that Asamoah Gyan has said that Victor Osimhen faked the injury, and that he has seen a lot of the time. He has seen things like this a lot of the time, and that when Victor Osimhen was coming to Nigeria, they just told him that go out there, fake an injury, and then don't play the second game versus South Africa, and then come back to Turkey. These are the words that were attributed to Asamoah Gyan. At the time I was doing the video, I said it clearly that I don't believe that Asamoah Gyan will say that. I don't think he said that. But I also mentioned that because he hasn't come out to deny all of these things, I think that as a reporter, I just have to report the issues. And in fact, I didn't give my view on it because it was too big for me to talk about it. Because why would Asamoah Gyan say that? One, he has no interest in the game. He's a Ghanaian. He's not a Nigerian. He has no interest in the game. Why would he say Victor Osimhen is faking injury? For what? So I thought that, oh, this one day. But I just wanted to carry out this thing. I carried it out. Now today I've seen Asamoah Gyan mentioned on his Twitter handle that it is not true. He didn't say anything like that. They are just fake news. He's never commented on any African game. The last time he commented on an African game was in the AFCON. And this time around, all what we are reading and all of that are just fake news. And so we should debunk all of that. And it's very good that he has come out to clear the air. And indeed, he has revealed that he called Victor Osimhen and talked to him, and then he's wishing him a speedy recovery over there. So this is obviously a very, very good one for the for Asamoah Gyan and Victor Osimhen. There shouldn't be any bad blood, especially when the thing is a fake news. He said he called the player and talked to him. So we'll wait and see how things will go over there. Right, good. Now let's move on and talk to you about Augustine Boakye, who scored today for Saint-Etienne in the French League 2 to give them a 2-1 win over Clermont-Foot away from home. He has been very impressive for Saint-Etienne so far this season with about 2 goals so far and a number of assists. To his credit, he is helping Saint-Etienne to bounce back into the French League 1. In fact, last season they were in the French League 1. They were relegated to the French League 2 this season or last season. And this season they are playing the French League 2, hoping to get back to the top flight of French football next season. And that is what Augustine Boakye is helping Saint-Etienne to achieve in this particular season as we bring you all the details. Today, Nordsjælland played versus Midtjylland in the Danish Super League. The game ended 1-0 and 2 Ghanaian players were the talk of town after the game. The first player is the goal scorer, Prince Asamoah Gyan Jr. He's a striker for Nordsjælland. He scored the only goal for their side to win the game over Midtjylland 1-0. And in fact, he's been very instrumental in the Nordsjælland team, scoring about 4 goals in 8 games. He's a top scorer for Nordsjælland currently as I'm speaking to you, and a Ghanaian from the Right to Dream Academy straight to Nordsjælland, and he's excelling over there. He also won the Man of the Match award after the game, scoring the decisive goal. Obviously, he had to win the Man of the Match award. This is a striker that looks to be, you know, the Right to Dream Academy there. Oh, whenever we need a player, when we go there, we get some. We need a Kudus came in to come out into the man there, or more Manchester than we in his honor. Yeah. Of course, Yirenkyi'S has also come in recently. The likes of Francis Abu and the rest. Even the strikers, we've seen the likes of Mohamed Husseini coming in as a Black Star striker. So, Prince Asamoah Gyan Jr., maybe he will be the next new Black Star striker to excel over there as we bring you all the details over there. In fact, in the same game, Yirenkyi'S had some very, very impressive numbers, and we need to talk to you about that. He had 102 touches in the game. Can you imagine one player getting 102 touches in the game? 82 over 87 passes completed. Okay, 11 final third passes. This is the reason why I say that he can be the next Mohamed Kudus, because as a midfielder, he played as a midfielder. At his club side, he's a midfielder. As a midfielder, he had 11 final third passes. So it means that a lot of his passes were, or some of his passes, most of his passes, a lot of them, however, were into the final third. It's not backwards passes. No, it's forward passes. Final third, crowd and you're forward. That's just attacking passes. Passing into the box of the opponent, forward a final third passes. And that is something I saw and I was like, wow, that is excellent. He's a very good player who can be the number 10 or number 8 of the team. When he has the ball, he wants to progress the ball forward, not to send the ball backwards, not to pass the ball sideways. Final third passes, forward passes. And I think that is exceptional. 2 over 2 tackles won, 3 interceptions, 3 fouls won also in this game by Yirenkyi'S. What a game he had today as we bring you all the details. They got a much needed win, and I think this is a fantastic one by all standards. Now, I think the issues are done. Okay. Thank you very much for staying with us and joining us once again. Please do also subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell, and let's all see you in the next one. Bye.